Beautiful souls, welcome into the Daily Rise. This is Phoenix Archero. This is Firestorm Shan speaking. I'm here to do a general reading for the collective. Always, your free will is your highest superpower. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I do have something on my mind today. Um, we had the Lionsgate activation, and a lot of things happened over the weekend that I saw in my life. A lot of shifting, a lot of things that I thought was true weren't. A lot of hidden things were coming to the light. We had the new moon and Leo coming up with this eclipse this week. It's interesting because new moons are dark moons, so it's like a dark side of the moon. The things are coming up of our fears, our worries, our concerns, our anxieties are coming to the surface. Last night I had a vision about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And
I do not understand.
I had a vision where I was in a field and there was a hot air balloon, and I jumped in the basket of the hot air balloon. And when I say basket, I'm hearing Barbeau's basket. We just did a bunch of readings about that. About there was a timeline shift called Barbeau's basket. It was a prophecy by Edgar Casey. Um, about a timeline shift. But anyway, I'm seeing that Barbeau's basket. There's some readings I just did a couple weeks ago on it. So go check those out because it's an important timeline shift that we're in. But I got in the basket and I said to myself, I don't even know how to drive this basket. I don't know how to drive this balloon. I don't know how to fly it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I jumped in it anyway and the thing took off and fear kicked in. So as fear kicked in, I was being elevated and elevated and elevated up into the stratosphere to where I was so high up in the sky, I was alone and no one was with me. And I was fearful. And I knew I said, I'm going to have to be rescued. So it's all symbolism, my friends, my beautiful souls. What is it that we're afraid to jump in the basket and allow to take off? What is it that we're afraid to see?
Betrayal.
What is it that we're afraid to see a different perspective on? What is it that we don't want to see? What is it that is about to be seen that is going to be seen from a different perspective? We might not know how to navigate this new timeline that's coming in for us, but we've got to be brave enough to jump in that basket and go anyway and see what becomes of it. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards from the Wisdom Oracle deck. Welcome, and if you're returning, welcome, welcome. If you're new, I felt like I should use the Wisdom Oracle card because there's a card in here that has a hot air balloon on it, I think. And I can't remember what the message is, but it's coming to my mind. So I'm going to just use this to get us some general messages. Okay. You know, hot air balloons always kind of remind me of being hot-headed. Hot air. Somebody could be blowing a lot of hot air at you, making you feel isolated. We have observe. Okay, so I was very much in a position of observation in this vision, observing from the sky. Very true. I've got soulmate in the reverse, new life in the reverse. So this could involve a friendship. This could be involving a romantic relationship or a partnership of some sort, a soulmate issue, something that needs to have a new perspective shined on it. You need to observe. There's something here about a new life that wants to come in with this person, but there's something from the old keeping you there. So you got to get above it to be able to see down through it, to be able to see what it is that is preventing this new life from coming in. Is it fear, or is it just a perspective? Is it a new level of trust that's required? Is it a breaking of trust? What is going on with this reading today and the messages that are wanting to come through today? Thank you. We have generation, regeneration. So something was torn down or burnt down to the ground. Something needs to be rebuilt again. Something needs to be recultivated again. That's number 46. That's a 1 in numerology, so it could have something to do with your identity. Maybe your identity is changing. You don't recognize yourself or your soulmate anymore. Maybe your soulmate's changing.
Burden.
Community in the reverse. This could be someone in your local neighborhood. Could be a sibling, a brother, an aunt, someone you work with, someone right near close by.
Revenge.
Time to go. So it's time to move for some of us. Co-create. That co-create in the reverse. That's not working together as a team. That's like working together against each other. It's like in my dream, I was in the boat and I was lifted away alone. I wasn't with anyone in my dream. So it's just a vision. It's just a symbolism of how some of us are going to be moving on to a new life, a new kind of life, a better lifestyle. I'm hearing for some of us better eating habits, better healthier habits, less toxic things in our life. Um, Something that you've been trying to get off the ground maybe for a long time. You're starting to see where uh it feels like the wheat and the tares are being torn apart. Um, so it's like I do my spirit box on over here and I'm letting whatever wants to come through from it in case there is something. We've got money issues, revenge issues coming forward. We've got burdens. We've got betrayals. We got people who don't understand each other um, coming through the device right now. So this could be what's going on in your community. It's time to move for some of us. It's time to go. Whoo!
It's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. Why? You don't miss me? Let's do some tarot. Part of the reading is the magician. So this has to do with Mercury energy, communication, manifestations. The Lionsgate portal was manifestation portal. All right, we've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse with the Pisces Hanged Man in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Page of Wands in the reverse. So these are like a very upset person.
Butcher.
Could be feminine, someone very cold, calloused, that's crossing you at this time. Aries, uh, Aquarius. I'm hearing it could be Gemini, Scorpio,
Under the ground.
Libra, or Aquarius. Have Pisces here. So there's that new perspective that needs to be seen about building something that's not going to take off. This is the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's like you had an opportunity to build something, but it's in the reverse. So it's not going to take off the ground. It's not going to work. It's time to see something from a new perspective. So maybe somebody's passion is being, robbed from them. This is like the fire sign energy of getting things done, feeling motivated, but you're unmotivated. So if you're not feeling motivated or lackluster, might be a sign it's time to move on from what you've been trying to manifest. Got the Hierophant coming in here in your headspace, Taurus energy. This is a very stubborn, strong mindset about not messing around with your stability in your money house, not messing around with, values, traditions. It could be marriage, it could be high level commitments. We're not messing around. We're not joking around here. This is God type energy. This is hierarchy. This is teacher energy. Boy Scouts promise, keeping your word, saying what you're going to do. That's in your headspace, and that's what you're thinking about. Either a high level commitment, a partnership, a marriage. Be thinking about religion, traditions. What happened in the recent past?
He took my life.
I'm sorry to hear that. 6 of Swords. You've had to move on to calmer waters in the recent past. So this wouldn't be your first rodeo if that's happened before in the recent past. Incoming energies. Five of Cups in the reverse. Releasing stagnation. Knight of Cups in the reverse. It's not a lot of love here in this relationship. There's not a lot of empathy or love or care. We've got the Ace of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That's not good. Someone's doing work on you. They're wanting to take action. They have no love in their heart. They're not wanting to co-create with you. We've got the Ace of Wands in the upright. The situation is someone here is going to be left out in the cold. Okay, they're working very hard on this to make this happen, or they're working too many hours and they're only leaving you out in the cold. I don't know, but I don't like the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse. That's bad luck. So someone could end up homeless, living in their cars, you guys. We have the situation is the Five of Swords in the reverse. It's a situation of sabotage, self-sabotage, manipulation, narcissism, ego, arrogance, but it also indicates reconciling again.
Sinister.
That does feel sinister, doesn't it? Reconciling to being taken advantage of over and over again. That's why they're saying it's time to walk away. Time to go. World cards coming out and your hopes and fears. Fearing starting over, fearing traveling, fearing moving, fearing getting up in that sky and that plane and that hot air balloon and being alone and not feeling like you're grounded, not sure where you're going, not sure if you know how to navigate. It's scary, especially if this is like global travel. But the outcome of the reading is the King of Swords and the Justice card in the reverse. There's no justice. There's no winning here. This person wants to win at all costs, and they will. There won't be any justice here. So whatever the situation is, even though you're fearing change or you're fearing starting over, you got to. Whoever this is for. Whoever this is for, because it doesn't work out in your favor in the end. Justice in the reverse. I don't know why this is happening for you, except we talked about we need to find a place of healing, is what they're saying. Finding some peace of mind, giving something a rest that we've been kicking rocks against for years and years and years. Something you've been trying to build and regenerate. So the solution here is they're saying that the answer to your problem is the Six of Wands and the Eight of Wands. That is moving on again. You've got the Six of Swords, time to move on to calm waters. The Six of Wands, rising above the drama, getting victory, success. And that victory and success just looks like more peace of mind in your communication. The Eight of Wands does indicate travel. Again, it could be coming in fast. What's coming in for us here in this reading? Four of Pentacles and the Emperor. Could be dealing with someone that has control issues. Could be dealing with Aries, a father figure, or someone, a masculine, divine masculine. They might need to have this conversation with this person. Say you're leaving a boss, or you're moving out of the parent's home, or you're leaving an overbearing spouse or something. I don't know, but there's a sense of here of someone wants to hold on to you and not let you go. That's for sure.
I'm the chill in your spine.
I'm going to go ahead and pull some additional cards here from the True Emotions and see what other messages we can get. If this is resonating with you, feel free to leave me a comment in the section below and like and subscribe to the channel. All right, we got Divine Feminine here. What's going on with the Divine Feminine? No strings attached. What is this? A third party situation? I miss you. Hmm. Fake busy. Divine masculine. Interesting. The queen bee. Secure, confident, boss bitch, and career focused. Hmm. Round and round, cycles, triggers, and lessons. You trigger each other, that's for sure. Could be a power couple dynamic here. We've got love hate relationship. So this relationship's
I'm in the corner.
a challenging one. Someone acts like a thug. Oh, and there's a funeral. What's this funeral about? Romance. So that would be maybe their romance is suffering because someone's acting like a thug because they're feeling under pressure. I feel like time's running out and there's a bunch of secrets coming out. Secrets are coming to the surface in this new moon eclipse in Leo. Be very brave, be very strong, be very courageous. We're going to be seeing some things that I don't know if everybody's going to love. Under pressure. Watch out for that hot air balloon. I don't know, folks. That's what I got for us today. Hopefully this gets a little better for us. I thought it was a really good reading for Lionsgate, honestly, but it also is got a lot of heat, a lot of communication, Mercury, and a lot of heated conversations tied to it. So just look out for that. All right, folks. Till next time. Bye.